Fresh hour of CBS Sports HQ. A disappointing finish for the Yankees. An exciting finish for Toronto. Jeff Hoffman gets Cody Bellinger swinging to end the game, and the Blue Jays advance to the ALCS, their first since 2016. Aaron Judge had an RBI knock in the bottom of the ninth, but too little too late as the Yankees come up short, lose this one 5-2, and their season is over. Aaron Boone at the podium. Let's listen in from Yankee Stadium.
We'll start with Meredith against the wall on your right, Aaron.
Aaron, you had made the comment before the postseason started that you thought this was the most talented roster you had ever had here as the manager. Ultimately, why do you think you guys weren't able to get it done this postseason?
Yeah, the ending's the worst, right? Especially when you know you have a really good group and a group of guys that really came together so well, at the right time. The final couple of months, this was a team, and it's a team that played for one another, did a lot of really good things, and we got beat here. Credit to the Blue Jays and the year they've had, and they beat us this series. Simple as that. And it doesn't make it any easier. It's a beat up room in there. They're still sharing with one another. I felt like I should come out and owe you guys this, but know that the guys are in there still sharing with one another, because they truly became a really close team, and a really good team. And it's the awful part of this is the journey you go on, and this has been a tough year for me personally, but all you go through to kind of become this kind of team you think can really do something special, and for it to abruptly end is always difficult. And you just, it's a beautiful game that so many of us and you guys here, and certainly within our organization, every organization, you pour so much into to go on this long journey, to have a chance to chase a dream and win a championship. And when it ends this way, it's always, it's terrible. It hurts. But I know for me personally, I know for a lot of those guys, it also continues to ignite your fire to want to get back and play in these meaningful games and have a chance at glory. So I thank you guys that cover us all the time and are here. And again, I want to congratulate the Blue Jays and their organization. They've had a terrific year, and have built an outstanding team. And credit to John and those guys. They took it to us this series.
Aaron, you look at tonight in particular, the offense did have quite a few opportunities to get that big hit. What was their staff doing that just did not allow you guys to come through in those situations?
Yeah, I mean, look, anytime you're in a bullpen game, obviously it doesn't always work, but it can be really effective, because, you usually build the lineup to go face another starting pitcher. They're bringing in people to face your lineup, so you're getting guys, and they have obviously a number of talented guys that, pitched effectively, and, were able to, hold us down enough. And when we did have some opportunities, we're able to thwart it enough. And so just obviously not our night.
Go to Brendan on your right.
What was your view on the Jazz ball where he kicked it off his glove?
Yeah, just ball hit sharply, but one he's going to turn all the time.
And just coming off of last night, the emotion from yesterday, did you feel some kind of carryover with this team? Do you think that there might have been, coming out a little bit flat considering how heavy things were yesterday?
No, I felt kind of the opposite. But you don't play, you don't win games on emotion all the time. It's about, execution, and they were better than us tonight and in this series.
Just move a few folks down to Joel.
Another disappointing season for the Yankees. Look, they get to the playoffs under Aaron Boone, 7 of the last 8 seasons. They get there, right? But that's not good enough for the New York Yankees. Just getting there is not good enough. It's winning a World Series. It's World Series or bust. And this is the 16th straight season without a World Series title. They'll try to rework their roster in the offseason. We heard Jim Bowden say, look, they need some depth. They're not going to go after some of these big pieces like Kyle Schwarber or Pete Alonso. They're going to look for guys perhaps like Kyle Tucker of the Chicago Cubs, who's still in the playoffs right now as the Cubs try to force a Game 5 as well. But the Yankees come up short yet again.